welcome to the Indulgent Escapes by Jet2 Holidays virtual holiday show in partnership with Oasis Travel. My name's Catherine and I work for Jet2 Holidays, and we have been working with Oasis Travel for many years, and we are delighted to be bringing this holiday show to you tonight. So thank you to everyone who has joined, and I'm now going to hand it over to Sandra from Oasis Travel to take you through the evening.
Catherine, thank you very much indeed, and thanks to Jet2 for giving us the opportunity tonight. And by the attendance, it really goes to show that so many of you are looking forward to your next holiday. So Indulgent Escapes is the luxury brand of Jet2 Holidays, and we really know how much our Oasis Travel customers like luxury. So we're going to start off with a video just telling us why Indulgent Escapes is just different from your normal package holiday. So after the video, Scott and I are going to take you through what we feel is 10 of the hot properties with Indulgent Escapes and what discounts and offers there are. And then after that, we're going to reveal the winner of the £200 holiday voucher. So we'll start with the Jet2.
Welcome to a world of pure indulgence. It is our privilege to present an esteemed selection of 5-star hotels with unsurpassed standards of service, decor and attention to detail. Whether it's a perfect serene retreat, a cultural gem or a grand residence, each of these luxury holidays is richly distinctive. It's time to escape to some indulgence.
Indulgent Escapes means something different to everyone. To some, it's time spent at your leisure. To others, it's pure relaxation in our collection of hand-picked 5-star hotels. Whatever indulgence means to you, you'll find it with us. Indulgent Escapes by Jet2 Holidays.
Luxury travel starts from your UK airport. With priority lane passes through security and luggage allowance of 25 kilograms, you can sit back and relax on board your award-winning Jet2.com flight with 2 complimentary drinks on us. You will be whisked away in your private transfers to your hand-picked 5-star Indulgent Escape. We have our customer helpers that are on hand every step of the way, delivering you our award-winning customer service and ensuring you have a lovely holiday. Award-winning customer service is a huge part of our holidays, and we would love to showcase this to you on your next Indulgent Escape. We're pleased to be recognised as a Which Recommended Provider and a TripAdvisor's Traveller's Choice Award winner. Plus, since we teamed up with FIFO, one of the UK's largest review websites, we have been awarded FIFO's Platinum Trusted Service Award 2020. Taking care of you is the best thing we do. Choosing Indulgent Escapes is something we do with passion. We want you to experience the very best. That's why we handpick all our Indulgent Escapes hotels. We personally visit each property to make sure they tick all the boxes. From exquisite pools to finishing touches, it's the added extras that make your stay special. Each of our Indulgent Escapes hotels are highly rated and must have a minimum of 4.5 out of 5 on TripAdvisor.
Throughout the Indulgent Escapes collection, each hotel has been hand-picked for its unique appeal to different tastes and interests. To ensure you make the right choice, we've highlighted the standout features of each hotel, whether it's ideal for romantic adult-only escapes, golfing holidays, family breaks or honeymoons. You can even choose a holiday perfect for the lovers of fine dining. With locations, activities and facilities aimed at adults, our exceptional selection of hotels have been designed to showcase the perfect mature experience. You can enjoy peace and quiet in properties that are tailored specifically to adult retreats. Look forward to a distinctly adult ambience throughout, where rest and relaxation will be your main priority. And quality family time away from the daily routine is precious. We have carefully selected a fantastic range of hotels in various destinations that are ideal for luxurious family holidays. From the moment you step inside, you can expect an array of dedicated activities, play areas and food menus specially crafted for children. You could even choose from larger rooms and suites that offer plenty of extra space, along with some enhanced features. Within our collection, you will find hotels that are perfect for a luxury honeymoon. From landscape gardens to beautiful beachfronts, each one offers an especially romantic atmosphere with a focus on peace and tranquility. They often include tailored honeymoon packages and personalised touches too. This will ensure that your honeymoon experience is extra special. An array of dining options are waiting for you. These hotels specialise in outstanding and impressive gourmet food with extensive a la carte menus in a wide range of renowned restaurants. This is your opportunity to savour culinary marvels from a great choice of cuisine types, including local and international. You will find some of our hotel restaurants have even been awarded Michelin stars. In addition, some hotels have impressive wine cellars, which means you can expect excellent wine lists to accompany your meals. Take the chance to enjoy a truly indulgent holiday. Settle on a luxurious property specialising in spas. And if you're hoping for a relaxed retreat where soothing mind, body and soul is at the fore, then look no further. Each of these hotels in this collection is complemented by stunning spas and extensive wellness centres, along with exceptional menus of refreshing and reviving treatments. This supreme collection of hotels includes only those that are located within or near to championship or world-class golf courses. We know that in order to enjoy the best experience, you have to have the ultimate place to practice your swing. These hotels may also provide additional features such as a driving ranges and golf concierge. This luxurious extras also make it easy to relax and unwind after a great day out on the fairways. And if you're looking to get away on your own, we make solo holidays easy, simple and stress-free with our single occupancy rooms and solo traveller discounts, so you can focus on the most important part of a solo holiday, relaxing and enjoying time to yourself. Now let's hear some recommendations from Oasis Travel on where you should be booking your next indulgent escape.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, Jet2 Holidays, Indulgent Escapes, definitely something for everyone. And I actually have my next holiday planned and booked with Jet2 Indulgent Escapes. And I've got two reasons why I've got it already booked, Scott. Number one, I can't bear to put on any more weight. And number two, I can't bear to think of another day of lockdown. When I think of tomorrow and the next day, I go, this is a day closer to my next holiday. So this is what I've chosen for my next break, and it's the Asia Gardens Hotel and Thai Spa. So this is located close to Alicante Airport. And I know when people think of Alicante, you immediately think Benidorm. And I can tell you that this is as far away from Benidorm as anything gets. It's a member of the leading hotels of the world. It's a Royal Hideaway hotel, and some of you might be familiar with those properties. So it's situated at the base of the Cortina Mountains in Spain. So as I say, 40 minutes away from Alicante, and it's in an area that enjoys a microclimate, so it's a very mild climate all year round. So this hotel is very popular in winter as well as summer. The World Health Organization has said it's actually got the healthiest climate in the world. So post-COVID, what better way for us all to recover than being an amazing spa in an area which is the healthiest climate in the world. So think of this property as a hotel inside a garden with Asian architecture. So you could really be forgiven for thinking that you're actually in some luxury resort in Thailand. So it has got 5 a la carte fine dining restaurants. It's got 4 bars, which includes a champagne bar, and we know how much we enjoy our champagne bars. 5 outdoor swimming pools, but the spa is really the reason why many people choose this Asia Gardens hotel. So you can choose to pre-book a program, and I had a little look at the programs, and a 2-day program that would include 4 treatments is €360, which I think is very good value whenever you divide that out per treatment. But I think a lot of people just go and pre-plan individual treatments. The treatments are excellent. There's also some complementary activities, so you can take part in Tai Chi classes, the yoga classes, meditation, stretching classes, and if you prepare something just a little bit different, you can take part in cookery classes or cocktail making classes. So something for everybody here, and it is very close to 2 Jack Nicklaus design golf courses, which is great for all you golfers. There's 7 room types here, so the lead-in room types overlook the gardens, which are beautiful, but you can have a room with your own private hot tub, or you can go for some of the really luxurious suites. This hotel is frequented by celebrities. I have seen recommendations on this hotel from Wayne Rooney and Bruce Springsteen, so I'm thinking if it's good enough for them, it's definitely good enough for us. Now, Alicante is served from Belfast. There are several flights a week, so it means that you can take a short break to this hotel. I think anything sort of from 3 nights upwards. So if anybody just wanted, you know, a short break just to rejuvenate, this is definitely the place for you. If you stay a minimum of 4 nights, you will get a complimentary dinner in the buffet restaurant. And like, I'm going to get rid of COVID face. I was in church the other week and the minister said that a lot of people were suffering from COVID face, and he went on to explain that that the average person is aged 5 years.
Is that right?
I think I've had it twice. So that's why I have chosen Asia Gardens Hotel and Spa. I hope to go there at the end of April. So that's one of my recommendations for tonight. So
Very
over
nice.
to you, Scott.
Yes, great. Yep. I think you're trying to make me look bad because I have nothing booked yet.
I'm sure we can soon sort that out.
Yep. So yes, hello everybody, and thank you for joining us tonight. So I'm going to be talking about Nobu in Marbella, and the whole ethos behind this hotel is living a luxury lifestyle on what they call the Golden Mile. So it's, as you can see, it's a really ultra modern design, and it's centered around entertainment, food, and really indulging in the best that the Costa del Sol has to offer. So this is actually a really special property because it's actually a hotel within a hotel, because not many people know it forms part of the Puerto Romano resort, which is of course very famous, and I think you've been
Last year, funnily enough.
last year, funny enough. Yep. So yeah, the great thing about this, apart from its location, is the exclusivity, because you can enjoy there. That's a lovely image of the private pool at Nobu, but there's also a trio of pools or outdoor pools elsewhere in the resort that you can enjoy, but also you're just a few steps away from the beachfront as well. So a really good option of balancing both there. And I was actually lucky enough myself to visit there last year, not to stay, unfortunately, but I got a guided tour around Nobu, and it was absolutely fantastic. And the rooms, the guest rooms itself, were so spacious, so contemporary and modern, suited me down to the ground. If I could have stayed there, I would have. But one of the things that I absolutely loved was the rooms were actually in the heart of the resort. And you go out onto your very spacious balcony, and overlooking in the center of the resort is the Grand Plaza. So this is the main social hub of the resort, and also is a very popular venue for many people when they visit Marbella to go for an evening meal or a cocktail. Food, in terms of food, of course I have to mention Nobu Restaurant, which of course its speciality is Japanese cuisine. So you can enjoy some of your favorite Japanese dishes there, and also be delighted by some of the innovations that they produce. But sushi, of course, may not be your thing, and that's absolutely fine, because there's a host of other venues and eateries available in the resort, whether it's sort of formal dining you want, whether it's Italian food, or there's a beautiful Thai restaurant there as well. And maybe it's something you just want to enjoy some food and relax on the beach, and there's plenty of eateries and cafes along the beach there. And then later into the evening, of course, there is the Monkey Club, which really captures the vibrancy of the nightlife. And then there's also La Suite on the grounds of Nobu in the Puerto Romano, which is one of the most exclusive clubs on the Costa del Sol. So that is definitely something. If you're up for some indulgent nightlife, then please check that out. And of course, yes, you're free to stick around the Grand Plaza as well and enjoy a more quieter evening. Next morning, of course, you can get up and start your day off right after maybe a heavy night. We don't know about that.
Speak for yourself,
well, sure. Yeah, you can check out the new state-of-the-art fitness centre. You can drop by Six Senses, which is a newly renovated spa there. And you can also take a beautiful stroll into the city of Marbella, which is absolutely fantastic. And of course, both venues are similar in that we offer top quality golf, and also a range of exercise classes are available, and yoga, spin classes, stretching, whatever your interest may be. They really encourage you to get active where you can here. And the best thing about this is that flights are going directly from Belfast twice on a weekly basis. So whether you want to go for, say, a long weekend to this lovely boutique hotel, or maybe a longer period throughout the summer, you're free to do as you wish. So yeah, absolutely beautiful resort, and couldn't recommend it highly enough.
So go on to your, you did Scott's Bocce video.
Oh, I did, yes, please. Our Oasis Travel Instagram, which is at Oasis Travel NI. You can see some of the highlights and some behind the scenes in Nobu Resort that was actually taken last summer.
Brilliant. Excellent, Scott. Thank you. So now we move on to our third property, and it's the beautiful Annabelle Hotel in Paphos. So Paphos on the west coast of Cyprus is a thriving resort, and it's a real mix of modern and historical sites. So of course it's the birthplace of the mythical goddess Aphrodite, who of course was the goddess of love. So you need to make sure that you go to see the rock of Aphrodite's rock. You also need to make sure that you visit the tomb of the kings, and there's so many archaeological sites here, so Paphos really has something for everyone. And make sure you also take a trip to the Blue Lagoon and take a dip in it. It's probably best served, don't hire a car to go to see this, take one of the boat trips. So flights to Paphos are due to start from Belfast on the 28th of April, and it's for 7 or 14 nights because it's a weekly flight. And I've chosen the 5-star Annabelle Hotel because for Oasis Travel customers, I just find that it's a real classic for several reasons. First of all, it's very close to Paphos Centre. It's just 500 metres from the centre, so within easy walking distance. The hotel is set within 6 acres of stunning gardens. So the lead-in rooms overlook the gardens, but it's also on the seafront. So I really love whenever I'm traveling and I'm staying in a seafront hotel to upgrade to a room with a sea view, because we get so few opportunities here just to have something that's sitting right on the sea. It has a great variety of restaurants and bars. There's 10 bars and restaurants, so a great variety. There's 3 pools. One is adults only. And the rooftop pool has a swim-up bar. So I can just picture myself sitting in that swim-up bar, sipping a cocktail, overlooking the Mediterranean as the sun sets. There's evening entertainment in the hotel, and of course there's the usual spa, and it's also a children's friendly hotel. There's a good kids club there. There's water sports on the beach, so that's always a great activity. Some dates I was checking in May actually have a complimentary half board, which is a really good saving, because a complimentary half board offer will save you at least £200 per person. So I just think it's a great recommendation. A lovely 5-star classic hotel right in the heart of beautiful Paphos. So that's really nice, Scott.
This is the Boutique 5 Hotel and Spa, and this is a luxury boutique adults only hotel in Rhodes, Greece. So it looks absolutely fantastic there, as you can see. And Boutique 5, the number 5 signifies the fact that it's a 5-star luxury resort, but also because their mission is really to aim to satisfy all 5 senses. So that's from offering the best accommodation, the best design, amenities, and superb leisure facilities and range of dining options as well. So that is their promise, looking to satisfy all senses. And here you're invited to stay in total tranquility. So they've got 44 sea view rooms and suites with private pools, and also some generous living space, so you can relax in total luxury. The hotel also has an award-winning spa and offers pampering treatments that are really excellent and effective at rejuvenating the body and the mind as well, which is very important.
Keep doing with that now.
Certainly. And there's also, of course, a fantastic fitness center that you may wish to frequent. But if you want to just relax, grab a cocktail, and as you can see, enjoy the pool or the beach, that's absolutely fine. It's totally up to you. Just a short distance from the hotel, just 40 meters actually, is the beach of Kiotari, which provides, again, total peace, total privacy, and you're free to have your holiday on your terms. You know, if you want to, it's been a hectic year, so it's the perfect time to just take some time for yourself. And there's also, if you walk a little further down the coast, there's a series of blue flag beaches, which offer a series of water sports, whether you want to learn some jet skiing, whether you want to do windsurfing, or also paddleboarding as well that they offer. So there's plenty of activity and pace all within a very short distance. And then when night falls, you can experience the Mediterranean flavors and the wines in the famous Impressions restaurant. So this is the perfect spot for sitting out and enjoying a beautiful meal under the stars. And then following this, you can head over to Sketch Bar, which serves some signature cocktails. It's also a champagne bar, and of course, I'm sure it serves a selection of your favorite drinks until late in the evening. So that's somewhere again to sit, and it actually is just next to the pool. So again, under the stars, and enjoy a lovely nightcap. If you're interested in history and interested in exploring, just a short distance from the hotel, around 10 or 15 minutes drive, is the ruins of a medieval castle. And just half an hour away within Rhodes, there is also the ancient Acropolis as well. So for history fanatics, this is really an excellent place to relax, but also to go and explore. The thing about the Acropolis I should mention is that, of course, it is at the top of a hill, so there's no better way to experience that and immerse yourself in the culture than on a donkey. So a donkey ride up to the top of the hill to see the Acropolis, and yeah, that's absolutely perfect way to immerse yourself, in my opinion. And if you fancy some longer day trips as well, you can there's boat trips available that take about around 50 minutes to the nearby coastal Turkish town of Marmaris. So you can go there and explore sort of the medieval ancient streets around there. So there's plenty to do, and of course you can enjoy your holiday exactly on your terms. And this really represents, for me, when I had never had much experience with this before, but it really represented to me a total tranquil getaway that we could all be using right now.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just absolutely adore the Greek islands, and I just think it's amazing to see over the years how the standard of accommodation has really improved, and there's no doubt about it. I just think that Greece offers a completely world-class holiday compared to whenever we started to sell Greece. I'm not going to tell you how many years ago, and we sent people to Corfu, and everybody came up and said, "Oh, send me back to Spain," because I ended up in a place with chickens and there was a tin roof in my accommodation. It was hilarious, and that was everyone's first impressions of Greece. So how Greece has absolutely transformed over the years, and as I say, just offering world-class accommodation. And that's what I'm going to talk about next, because I'm going to take you to the Elounda Golf Villas in Crete. So I mean, this is world-class accommodation, and in my opinion, what real holiday dreams are made of. So Crete, of course, is the largest Greek island, and it's an absolutely fantastic destination. It's really full of interesting archaeological sites, you know, fortresses, monasteries, castles. You know, if you take time to sightsee, you'll find freshwater lakes, amazing beaches, and a history island full of myths and marvels. So I'm going to take you now to the resort of Elounda, which is on the east coast, which for those of you who have been to Crete before will know that I think it's just the most spectacular coastline. So Elounda has a great beach. It's also got a fantastic choice of cafes and restaurants. But you're just 4 kilometres from Plaka. So if you are staying in Elounda, make sure you take a taxi to Plaka, because it's a really beautiful, picturesque village, and it's full of all those local Greek tavernas, which we all like to enjoy the food there. Now, Elounda Gulf villas themselves are just really special. So think of your own luxury home within a deluxe hotel. So the accommodation comprises, it's all suites and villas, and all of them have a sea view. There is a large pool, there's 2 restaurants, but most of the accommodation within the complex has their own pool and massage room, because I think everybody needs a massage room whenever you're on holiday.
For sure.
It's also got its own beach club. Now, this resort also welcomes children because it has a children's kids club during the day, and children have also got their own evening nightly entertainment programme. Their flights go out on a Monday from Belfast to Crete, so it's for a 7 or 14 night duration. But this property offers the height of luxury. I mean, it has been voted one of the top 100 hotels in the world. So this is an exclusive luxury retreat. It is 15 suites and 18 villas make up the complex. So if you're looking for something that's world class, a really luxurious accommodation and a high level of exclusivity, you should be looking at Elounda Gulf Villas. That's my recommendation for Crete. All right,
Perfect.
Scott, so over to you now.
Yeah, so this is the region Porto Montenegro, and this again was another first for me looking into this one, and this is located in the heart of Porto Montenegro village, and is an absolutely incredible setting. It is actually has the backdrop of the Montenegro mountains, and also has the beauty of the coastal say the Adriatic Sea as well. So it's absolutely superb and really unique. The hotel is also nestled along the shores of a UNESCO protected Boca Bay, so you can enjoy the unspoiled beauty of the views as you can see there. The hotel's design takes its inspiration from Italy. It's very like an Italian palazzo, and is also blended with, of course, Regent's top class hospitality, so it really makes for a really superb stay. And they say that a lot, that this is the place where the land and the sea meet, and this couldn't be truer, especially in the dining options available. So you are free to enjoy local customs and fresh, delicious food from the land and from the sea as well, which is really superb. Food, of course, you've got the Mediterranean-inspired dishes in Murano restaurant. You can enjoy some classic traditional bar food and light bites in the library bar, and you've also got luxury private dining, and the hotel even has its own artisan and pastry shop for you to enjoy as well. So again, so much we know food's so important, so you got to enjoy it. Also, if you want a holiday that is about total relaxation, again, this is a multi-award-winning Regent spa. So you can book an individual or a couple's treatment and enjoy the relaxation area, which is complete with an indoor and an outdoor pool, a sauna, a steam room, and if you fancy it, even a Turkish bath. So yeah, why not have a go? And if you fancy a change of scenery, you can make the short journey down, and that's pictured there on the left of your screen. That is the yacht club. So this is a really exclusive area within Porto Montenegro, and it really offers another area just to sit, relax, enjoy a cocktail, and just watch the sunset. So as you can see there, there's some absolutely magnificent views to be enjoyed. Outside of the hotel, again, I like talking about things you can go out and things you can go out and do. So there is a lot of shopping availability in Porto Montenegro village. You could take a short trip to Couture, which is only 15 minutes by boat. And again, has some fantastic medieval sites. And if you want to venture slightly further, there is some fantastic national parks. Skadar, I think, is the most famous one, which is about 2 hours away by car and has an amazing range of wildlife for you to see. And of course, I have to mention this, it is the trip to Dubrovnik. So again, I'm saying if you're up for a day trip, this is about 1 hour, 50 minutes to drive out to Dubrovnik. You can walk the city walls, which I was fortunate enough to do for the first time last summer, and it was absolutely spectacular. And I know Game of Thrones fans amongst you will be very keen to see the King's Landing as well, which is a famous site and draws a lot of tourists there every year that are so passionate about the show. So again, this is a really good, in Porto Montenegro, a really good starting point for your holiday. And then again, you can feel free to sit and enjoy the relaxation within the yacht club, within the resort, or you can venture off into so many different special communities that are around there.
That's great, Scott, because I think a lot of people don't realise actually that you can get to Montenegro from Belfast. If anybody is on tonight that has cruised before, I think one of the most spectacular journeys that you can make on a cruise ship and is coming into Kotor. I always think Venice and Kotor are two of the most spectacular destinations, so it's really a good opportunity to spend a holiday in Montenegro and be able to get there from Belfast. So that's a great one. So now on to my next one, Scott.
Go for it.
Now, this is probably going to be a surprise because I'm going to talk about Turkey. And when you talk about Turkey, people don't always think of ultra luxury, but this is one of the most exclusive and luxurious all-inclusive properties in Europe. It's called the Titanic Mardan Palace Hotel. It's in an area called Lara Beach, so you fly into Antalya. So it's in a real picture postcard location. It's got acres of lagoon-style pools. Some are family pools with water slides, some are adult pools. So this is a destination, an all-inclusive. It's almost like a destination in itself. So I think if you're going to choose the Titanic Mardan Palace Hotel, it is a place that you actually don't need to leave. It's on 10,000 square metres of pristine, private, sandy beach. It's got a host of water activities and a beautiful beach bar. But the unique feature of this hotel is it's all-inclusive. But I'm talking about 5-star, superb, all-inclusive. So there's no fewer than 30 bars and restaurants on this site. And as I say, they are all beautiful restaurants and bars. So we're talking Asian, we're talking Indian, steak. The fish restaurant is actually located in an aquarium. So there's thousands of beautiful tropical fish swimming around you as you can enjoy excellent fish dishes. There's a wine cellar, so anybody who enjoys their fine wines, you can take a wine tasting tour in the wine cellar. And there's also great world-class entertainment in some of the themed restaurants. And the hotel also has its own amphitheatre, which they provide live entertainment there as well. If you want something quite active, they operate Zumba classes, strength training. There's a host of water sports. Again, because it's sort of Lara Beach, there's some really excellent golf courses in the area. The hotel has its own kind of shopping centre, so a real range of high-end shops within the hotel. It's got a kids club, it's got a super spa, but this is truly a palace. And when you have a look at the lead-in prices and you think about what is included, this is a fantastic 5-star luxury all-inclusive destination. As one customer said, to call it a hotel is disrespectful. This is a magnificent palace. So a resort on its own, something for everybody, true luxury. So Titanic Mardan Palace Hotel, Antalya, Turkey.
Very nice indeed. Very nice.
Okay.
So we are back again with another adults only paradise, and this one can be found in southwest Tenerife. So this area itself, as you can see, is pretty special because along with protected nature surroundings, it also boasts 300 days of sunshine a year, which I'm just crying out for now, you know.
Absolutely.
So
one day we do have sunshine.
one day we'll do after this week, I tell you. So yes, the state-of-the-art hotel landscape and facilities are ideal for couples or maybe even solo travelers just looking for a bit of a break and looking to recharge and rejuvenate. And this is the perfect place to do so. It has 121 stylish rooms, which all offer sea views, so whether that's a front sea view or a panoramic sea view, so you can enjoy that right from the comfort of your own room. The grounds of the hotel are built upon extensive gardens. There's 3 saltwater swimming pools, and you're surrounded by sun loungers and also Balinese beds for you to relax and enjoy the sun. Guests can also choose to explore the local area and experience exclusive beaches, water parks, shopping centres, and of course there's a variety of great golf courses as well. So if you're a keen golfer, then definitely this is the place for you. In terms of food and drink, once again, you've got the classic Mediterranean dishes. You've got tasty tapas, you've got seafood paella, and you've also got a variety of international dishes for you to enjoy as well. Plus, there is also, I think that's it pictured on your left, a luxurious rooftop bar. You're really trying to test my Spanish in this one. Maricea, I believe it's called, and this features, as you can see, a stunning infinity pool which looks out over the ocean. So that, once again, is the perfect place to just sit from morning until sunset and really relax. Throughout your stay, you're also welcome to try out some of the meat and fish grills that are in the hotel. So the Starfish restaurant, you can dine in Now Atlantic, which is the main restaurant within the resort, or even try some light bites and snacks in the Library Cafe. And this is also very famous for its Italian ice creams and desserts in La Gelato. There you go again. There you go again. But yeah, the main thing about this is its location. So it's a short 20 minutes from the airport. It's also close to La Caleta, which is a small village, a small authentic village. So if you're looking for a really authentic experience, this is a small village that has been able to hold on to its traditions and customs and really offers tourists that more authentic Spanish experience when you're there. From here, you can also take a scenic walk heading towards Playa de las Americas, and beyond that, if you fancy an even longer walk, you can go all the way beyond to Los Cristianos. So there's plenty to do, whether you love walking along the coast, taking along the views, or taking in the views, should I say, or perhaps lying, as you can see, on a Balinese bed and watching that beautiful sunset. So that is the Royal Hideaway in Southwest Tenerife.
So that's lovely. So very exclusive. It's lovely to see these very unusual properties. So I'm going to finish. My last recommendation is one of my favourite places in the world, and that's Majorca. Now, anybody that says to me they don't like Majorca, I would immediately say back, have you actually seen Majorca? Because I would recommend to anybody that goes to Majorca, the first thing that they need to do is hire a car and start exploring. I mean, I think that Palma is just one of the most stunning Spanish cities. I love the tree-lined avenues, the cobbled streets that are around the beautiful cathedral, and of course the lovely marina on the seafront. And the national parks in Majorca have just some of the most beautiful sandy beaches. I mean, miles of white, wide, golden sand beaches. The countryside is, if anybody's been to Daya before, they will know what I mean, that beautiful countryside that surrounds Daya. And I love the picturesque towns like Banyul and going to see Valdemosa, which of course was the place that Chopin lived for a while, having a look at the Royal Palace that was transformed into a monastery. But the hotel that I have chosen in Majorca is the Jumeirah Hotel in Port Saler. Now, the Jumeirah, I know everybody probably thinks of it, associates it with their fantastic hotels in Dubai, and certainly they do offer 5-star luxury. So this is their hotel in Majorca. So Porto Soler is a beautiful small town on the west coast of Majorca, and it's set on a really lovely sandy horseshoe bay. And all along the bay, there's just a stretch of cafes, restaurants and shops, but you know, not anything. It really kind of is old world Majorca. It has loads of charm and a really beautiful atmosphere. There is a vintage train that goes from the port of Soler to the old town of Soler itself, and it is a really beautiful journey. So I'd recommend that you get on the vintage train and you travel through the lemon groves and the olive trees just to see that scenery. So the Jumeirah Hotel is set on a cliff top, so overlooking the resort of Port Soler. So you can see that from the infinity pool there, just the stunning views. I mean, this hotel is known for its panoramic views, its great spa, and of course that famous infinity pool, which just I can just see you sitting there just overlooking the beautiful sunsets in Majorca. So it's got 5 restaurants that all overlook the port and the mountains, but I'm really picking this hotel because Jumeirah are renowned for their world-class service. It's a stunning hotel, and I would recommend this for couples really looking for a very romantic break. So that's my finish, the Jumeirah Port Soler Hotel and Spa.
So last but not least, this is our last recommendation of the evening, and a great one to finish off. This is the Hilton Vilamoura Golf Resort and Spa. And what's so special about this is that it's set amongst 5 acres of landscape gardens in the Algarve. And if you are looking for a family getaway, a golfing break, a family adventure, or a spa weekend, I mean, there's so many different holiday options that this place can accommodate. So I'm looking forward to telling you about it. So I'll start off with the golf, which is of course a main attraction here. So the golf at the Hilton Vilamoura, the golf course is adjacent to the hotel. It's a very famous Dom Pedro course, which offers one of Europe's most esteemed golf course portfolios, and it is home to 5 superbly maintained golf courses. If you're wanting to stay active but you're not much of a golfer, you can also enjoy the tennis club, which features 12 clay courts. You can enjoy some 5-a-side football at one of the many 5-a-side football courts that are there, and also even try some horse riding and water sports as well. And also because of Vilamoura's location on the Atlantic, there's also the opportunity to do some snorkeling trips, some scuba diving, and some dolphin and whale watching private boat trips. So that is something that is definitely on your list if you can ever drag yourself away from the golf course. This place offers really the best of both worlds for me, as away from all of the adventure, the action and the sport, you can still, as you can see on your left, enjoy some of those long, lazy days spent by the pool, which are just absolutely needed right now. This hotel is home to the largest spa in Portugal, so that's something that you definitely must check out. And to keep the children entertained, there is one of the best kids clubs in Portugal as well. So an award-winning kids club that you can know your kids are in very, very safe hands. Outside the resort, Central Vilamoura is 1 kilometre from the door, and the hotel operates a free shuttle service and provides access to Vilamoura Marina, which is a major attraction there, and also Falacia Private Beach. The marina, I'll start off with Vilamoura Marina, is home to a host of venues to eat and drink, and as many people tend to do, sit there and enjoy their breakfast and even spend the day there and just watch the stunning yachts sail in and do a bit of celebrity spotting there. Also, as I mentioned, there is a complimentary transfer of the shuttle service, so you can go and spend some time on Falacia Beach, and the hotel have a private beach concession there, so they can provide you with towels, your beds, and they also operate a drinks and snack service. So this is a really top recommendation. So please, if you're a keen golfer, this is definitely the place for you, and really test your game against some of the best courses, arguably in Europe, but I would say the world.
Yeah.
World. So that is That is my recommendation.
And at these sort of prices, Scott, £462 is a price, because there's several flights to Portugal a week, so it means you can also take a short break here. So the price there for £462 is based on departing on the 14th of October, and it's a 3-night break. But all of the prices on the screens that we've shown are sort of the lead-in prices. Most of the hotels, as you can see, came in at a lead-in price of under £1,000. So when you take into consideration that includes your return flight, of course, with that generous luggage allowance, your drinks on the flight, a private taxi transfer, no chance of you arriving at any of those hotels on a bus, private taxi transfer, and your accommodation, I think they represent very, very good value for money. So, just moving on. Yes, of course, at Oasis Travel, we are here to keep you right. I mean, I think a lot of our staff have been to see the hotels in the Indulgent Escapes brochure. Scott and I have just talked you through a few of them tonight, but there is a lot more accommodation that we can offer you, just depending on what sort of a holiday you're looking for. So we will make sure that we recommend the right holiday for you. So during this lockdown period, the offices are closed, but we have a small team that are working from home. So if you call your local office between 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock, between Monday and Saturday, your call will be answered by one of the team that are working. You can, of course, book the holiday for only £60 deposit per person, and the full balance is due about 12 weeks beforehand, or we have a direct debit payment plan, so you can also choose to pay your holiday off over several months. Now, we do have a discount on with Jet2 holidays at the minute, where there is a great saving of £110 per person on the Indulgent Escape holidays. So per couple, you can save £220. In addition to this, if you book before the end of January, there's an extra £60 off per booking based on a minimum of 2 people travelling. So even if there's a solo traveller, you can still save the £110. For a couple travelling, it'll be 220 plus the extra 60, so it's £280 saving on your holiday if booked before the end of January. So what better reason is there to pay your deposit now and make sure you've got that holiday booked and something to look forward to. So as I mentioned, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar just with the location of our offices. As I say, unfortunately, they are closed until lockdown ends, but please do call the office, your local office. The call will be answered. You can also send an email to inquiries@oasis-travel.co.uk or follow us on any of the social media sites on Facebook or Instagram.